right now in Chatham. We had an unfortunate incident this past weekend. Someone broke into the property. So, not exactly a fun time. Just taking a look. It's in decent shape. Apparently, there's still some of the copper, so I'm going to probably take a look around. Just want to make sure everything's in good shape. But for those of you who are joining us here today, so just walking around, getting a good idea. As you can see, we put some protections to get in there. Hold on one second, I have to hop over. Ugh. Hop along Cassidy here. Woo! Okay. Put some protections. I'm not going to start moving stuff. Okay. So, as much fun as that was, as graceful as take a look. There's still some of the copper this weekend, which sucks. So we had just installed some of it, and at least the electrical is left mostly intact. So I thank God for small miracles. You can see here, still have lights. We're gonna be adding cameras around the property very shortly. We just ordered them. But I just want to do a little quick walkthrough, make sure everything's going well, and go from there. So, for those of you who ever had investment property, you're thinking about making the big bucks, just keep in mind, there's a lot of small things along the way, especially with a vacant property. You really have to be concerned about making sure that the property is still secured, making sure that you're paying attention, because as much as you want to focus on all the good stuff that happens with a rehab, there's bad stuff that happens too. And that's kind of what I want to point out to you today. So, unfortunately, it sucks, but we will survive, we will thrive. Getting up here to the second floor, like I said, fortunately, we are in good shape. They didn't steal that much. One of our guys was over here over the weekend, and they took a look. Hey, by the way, see some of the comments here coming in. I appreciate it. Just going through the property right now, just taking a look. We had a break-in over the weekend. They stole some copper, for those of you who didn't hear. Fortunately, we're in good shape. So, but I'm just curious. Anyone here rehab the property? Anyone had to deal with this? It's not fun, but you get over it. And that's one of the things that happens. People think, they broke in, what's going to happen? This is never going to get better. And that's not true. Things will get better. All right? There's no way that they won't get better. Because it just has to be a little bit of time, a little bit of energy, and you have to keep reaching for that goal. So, whatever the setback is, it's okay. They stole some copper. We'll survive. It'll cost us some money, but you know what? We'll make that up on the rehab. Now we also learned, and we're getting better security in here. Shout out to Nick Gear. I don't know. So, just looking through the comments here. With that said, I'm kind of curious. Anyone has setback that just like they're working on a rehab property, or just in business in general? Have you ever had some issues with a property and you weren't sure what to do? I'm always looking for insights from other people, seeing what they do. How do you stay strong mentally when you're dealing with these problems? How do you stay strong when you're going through a project and stuff doesn't go your way? I mean, we've had problems on this project, but you know what? It's a good property overall, so we want to make sure we keep working on it. So, with that said, I'm just doing a final walkthrough of this place. Probably gonna head out to another property soon. By the way, this is going to be the kitchen, as you can see. I don't know if you can see right now. You have a bathroom right there. Upstairs, I don't know if I mentioned that. There's a few more bathrooms that you have upstairs. And there's one bathroom and then 3 bedrooms, and then you have the basement down here. By the way, you can see down here the drain tile that we installed in the property. So it's awesome. It's coming together. Really excited about it. even though things didn't go our way completely, we're making sure we're better, stronger, faster. That's how you do it. So, with that said, this is Andy Nathan coming to you here from our property here in Chatham, in Chicago, and just talking about what you do when stuff goes wrong, because stuff occasionally goes wrong in a property, and you just have to deal with it. You have to learn from it, because not everything will go right. One of the great things that we've done, by the way, is that we have people that come by here regularly to check up on the property, because we need to make sure that we are checking up on the property on a regular basis. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate everyone who's listening in today, saying hi. I see some people shouting hi on here. Axel Martinez, you have a shout out. I hope that helps. Hope that makes your day. I'm getting back into my car, going to the next property. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you on the next live one. Talk to you soon. Bye.